Hello everyone and welcome to episode 1 of VGL-COM, more formally known as the Video Game Logic Podcast XCOM 2 Long War Let's Play, but that's a mouthful, and while not the last time I will make a joke out of the full title of this series, I probably won't say it for a little while longer. On today's episode we are going to just get started. Basically, if you watched episode 0, you know the mod list I'm using and the few custom rules that I've created for myself, as well as watched the tutorial mission, which gives like the basic story setup for the game. Using the Long War 2 mod does not allow you to start in the tutorial, it just chucks you into a mission, as I bang my water bottle and make a noise there. It just chucks you into a mission straight away, so that's what we're going to be doing. Let's go ahead and set this up. We are going to be playing on the veteran difficulty, which is considered basically normal difficulty mode. And Long War 2 is hard, guys. Even though I have played a Long War 2 campaign for roughly, I don't know, 10, 12 hours in preparation for this series, I still am not super comfortable with it. If at any point I feel like the game is getting too easy, I'm getting too used to it, XCOM does allow you to dynamically adjust difficulty as you play. So we might bump it up to Commander, or heck, even Legend if we put our brave pants on. So, Veteran, I do like subtitles turned on myself, so I'm going to leave those turned on. And then we are not playing with Iron Man mode, because if there are recording issues and I lose chunks of episode, I'll have to go back and be able to replay things. So we'll start without Iron Man. We will be using both of the DLCs that were before War of the Chosen. I do not have the newest DLC yet. At some point I intend to purchase it, and we might do another playthrough of that.
Excitement continues to build as city center.
Skipping that cinematic. If you watched episode 0, you saw the whole thing in fullness. Basically, it plays the cinematic and then dumps you in a mission. Oh, good. I was worried for a second. It may have frozen. So, War of the Chosen has this new mission opening screen, as opposed to just dropping out of the Sky Ranger. In the standard game, you are, and I'm making air quotes here, infiltrating a place, and so I suppose that the conceit is like you're hiding in a building or something. I like it. Load times seem to be about the same. About the only way it will probably go any faster is if I put this game on my SSD, which is primarily just a boot drive, guys, and it does not have a lot of free space for games. Oh, good. So I recognize some of the starting soldiers as my custom people. I think a Long War gives you like 20 soldiers to start or something like that, so this will just be 8 of them. Alrighty, here we go. Ambush the enemy troops. So ambush the troops is simple. Just kill everything.
We're in a concealed position.
Alright. Let's see. Well, we start out building. I wish I could just fight everybody here. But that's probably unlikely.
Got it.
Let's see if we can see anything over here. No. But we can see there's nobody down there. Adam. I didn't even check that for first soldier. Adam's definitely a rando, though. I did not create an Adam. Oh, I've got some of the Long War stuff turned on by accident. So the Long War mod has got a number of specific or special options that you can change. They're not created equally. It has a chance to give soldiers more or less than the default starting health. So I noticed that guy had 5. It looks like this character, Dan, who is one of mine, Dan the Man, has got 3. So I turned that off. On the first turn of any of any mission, and in the Avenger, the base, you can turn that on and off. But once you actually either engage with enemies, if you happen to do that in the first turn, or after the first turn, you're not allowed to change it.
Will do.
Males. Hi, Males. Mels appeared on the Christmas episode of Video Game Logic. Also, she's a friend of the show. Kimmis! Rainbow. Kimmis actually sat with me and designed his character to be, and I quote, as gay as possible.
Go, go, go.
Taking it kind of slow. I mean, I am using everybody's like double move to get them over to this other rooftop, but you do get defensive bonuses for being higher than the enemy, as well as being in cover. So I'm willing to make that risk, because building tops, particularly in the early game, I mean honestly, probably for the entire game, give you a lot better advantages than just being on the ground. Anders! I went to college with Anders. He used to listen to the show. I'm not sure if he still does anymore. Alright, enemy movement. Let's move one of these guys on the rooftop first. Holly.
Orders confirmed. On the move.
No one spotted yet. Let's move someone else. See if I can get a different viewpoint on a single move.
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
One tile didn't really make much of a difference.
Heading to that location.
Oh, there's a bunch of enemies.
Officers seem more capable than the grunts. We're not sure whether to chalk it up to training or stricter mind control.
Oh, I missed being spotted by one tile. We're gonna go ahead and do concealed overwatch. That's a not safe place. No, that's safe. Is this pathway blocked? Okay, we'll move you first.
Moving to designated position.
Alright, I'm just gonna put everyone on, move everyone, and then put them on overwatch, just in case we get spotted. Get a bunch of reaction shots off. Hopefully, we can kill a couple of enemies. This first mission is so tough. So tough. I got several people killed on my first one. I suppose we just go over here.
Scanning.
Roger that.
Just in case there's some enemies behind us.
Moving to Overwatch.
You guys can just go straight to Overwatch.
Covering now.
Overwatch.
This seems pretty safe. Oh. Okay, 8 of them and 8 of us. Those are not good
These guys
odds.
make up the bulk of the Advent forces we've dealt with. They're disciplined and well equipped, but their obedience makes them predictable.
It's not with all rookies.
Moving to position.
Alright, we're gonna do one more solid move in Overwatch. Some of these, I might not even move some of the people. We're fine.
Eyes on the prize.
Mel's. Kim's up here.
Good copy. Moving on target. Scanning.
I'm hoping I can chuck a grenade in. Chuck a grenade and do an ambush tactic
Understood. Moving
on the squad.
Scanning.
But there's a chance we could be spotted. And that is no bueno.
Moving. Got it covered. Moving out. Got it covered.
Alright. Yeah, you guys keep going away. And if this squad walks towards me, they might be in grenade chucking range. Ew. Do not like this.
Go, go, go.
We'll move a few folks up. I'm gonna keep the bulk of everyone on the rooftop, though. If I could get everybody up here on this bridge without being seen, that would be great. But I'm not sure that's gonna happen.
Getting it done.
Alright, this is dangerous because I don't know if there's any enemies on this bridge at all. And he's going to be isolated. Alright, I'll do this with a rando, if I've got a rando that can run that far. Alright, Holly Green. I value your life less than my friends. Alright, no enemy spotted, so that's good. I'll move Alice Russell up there. Because if they walk back past, I mean, they kind of patrol when you're concealed. So eventually they'll walk back past. Dan the Man, Overwatch. Mel's, Overwatch. The chemist can get up over there.
Let's do this.
Oh, that's dangerous. In my brain, I thought the bridge is safe, but he's farther, whatever cardinal direction that is. I was gonna say farther east, given my current orientation. But everything turned out fine.
Closing on target position now.
Overwatch.
Overwatch.
The early stages of Long War is definitely a lot of posturing.
I'm on the move. Scanning.
Weird that my camera did that. Oh, it's because I moused over the icon. Oh, I gotta move. Right.
Orders confirmed.
Locking the ladder, Alice.
On Overwatch.
Location confirmed. to ask twice.
Let's get you up there, Adam. Looks like I'm gonna get everybody on the bridge. Good.
On the move.
Alright, you're just gonna be straight Overwatch.
I've got my eyes on.
Copy that.
Okay, I no longer have line of sight on anyone. Great. I know they could see me over here.
Overwatch.
Overwatch. Affirmative. Covering 9.
Moving to Overwatch.
On Overwatch.
Got it covered. I'm on it.
Moving to Overwatch.
Alright, we're just gonna Overwatch this turn. I'm scared to do anything without line of sight.
On Overwatch.
Body covered. I'm on it.
Roger. Got
I don't have any turn timers.
Moving to Overwatch. Eyes on the prize.
Affirmative. Covering now. Enemies on the move.
Alright, here we go. Oh, wrong person selected. Alright, let's take a look at Dan the Man's grenade chucking radius. Alright, it looks like we get 2 of them in that toss. As far as he can throw it, though. If I can move him 1 tile... Although if I move him 1 tile, he spots me. Maybe Chemist? Are you in a position, sir, to have a better grenade chuck? Yes. Okay, we get 3 enemies with your grenade chuck. So, Chemist will go last. We're gonna pop everyone else in Overwatch.
Roger. I've got my eyes on. Position confirmed. Roger. I've got my eyes on. Roger. I've got my eyes on.
Scanning.
Is there anyone else? You need to be in Overwatch.
Overwatch. Okay.
This will block their path up if somebody runs up there.
Eyes on the prize.
I don't think they'll be able to run past her. Alright, Chemist is the last one. Let's not fuck this up with a misclick. Done that before. Makes you feel real dumb. Come on. Alright, here we go. Oh,
Multiple hostiles eliminated.
got 2 kills outright.
We've been spotted.
Yep.
Miss. One down. Thousands of
Yes.
Did anything. Target neutralized.
Alright, I know there's that other squad out there walking around somewhere.
Let's
Let's see if we can spot him over here. No.
Come get some.
Alright, I'm gonna reposition a little bit.
Scanning. Moving to Overwatch.
Head there now. Scanning.
Not a problem. I'm on it.
Heading there now.
Overwatch.
Alright.
Moving
Stay
to
here.
Overwatch.
Might as well reload.
Back in.
First rule of video games, always reload, right? Not sure what you're shooting at. I mean, I'm glad that you spotted them. Yep. Is that all four? Yeah. Alright, now see, that one makes more sense.
I'll get him next time.
Video game logic, though, right, guys? Let's reload.
Locked and loaded.
Alright, sure.
See that?
You plow through that floor and kill that guy. I'm not complaining.
Rock and roll. I'm on it.
Alright, they're all obviously over there.
On your order.
Is it gonna hurt that guy? Nope. And unfortunately, grenades don't always blow up structures anymore. The Grenadier and whatever the heavy weapons class is, the Technical, I think, is what they're called. Their explosives always blow up cover.
Ready to engage.
Might as well just shoot. Nope, missed.
Missed the target. Running dry.
Oh. Get him, Chemist. Get that crit. No, not a crit, not a kill. What are you doing, Chemist? Yes.
Enemy down.
Whew. We're doing good. Way better than the last time I tried to do this. The last time I tried to start a long war campaign. Just in case someone pops up,
Covering now.
I'm gonna leave you guys on Overwatch. Yeah, like that. Crap, sectoid. Flashbangs are super useful.
Resemblance to the sectoids first encountered during the invasion. Their genetic structure now includes human DNA. They are stronger than ever, with an even greater psionic potential.
Let the doc say what he had to say. The flashbangs are super useful against the sectoids because in the Long War mod, if you hit a sectoid with a flashbang grenade, it will cancel whatever effect that they place on a soldier. So mind control, panic, etc. So that is handy dandy. Alright, who got hurt? You got hurt. There's a guy in there with Overwatch. If you can see him, he can see you. Let's rotate the camera a little bit. Dan, you haven't been hurt. So even if you get hit by an Overwatch shot, okay, can't see it. I'm gonna drop this just right on his head.
Get ready for a surprise.
I don't know if that SUV will explode or not. Oh, it's on fire. It will. Also, flashbangs, I think, remove Overwatch. Although there's no way I can hit that guy all the way inside there.
Bombs away!
That was terrible.
I can handle that.
Can't shoot anyone. Can't drop a grenade on anyone, so let's go Overwatch. Maybe someone gets brave and tries to climb up. Wait, Mills, are you the hurt one? No.
I'll get him next time.
I hope so.
Negative ammo. I'm spent.
Alright. Let me down, chemist.
Adjusting sights.
Don't let me down.
Burning through ammo fast.
Moving to designated coordinates.
Normally it's bad to bunch up like this too, but I don't think that there's going to be anybody that can do AoE damage on this first mission. At least I hope not anyways.
It's killing time. Running.
Yep, running. I tend to go pretty explosives heavy in the first few missions too, until I get a few people squatty or above. I would rather lose any potential loot as opposed to soldiers. In the Long War mod, you can build all of that stuff. Uh-oh.
Evac! We need emergency evac!
Okay, please just hunker down. Just hunker down. Okay. If they're gonna panic, that's the best thing. Because then they don't move, they just get a defensive penalty. And that sectopod still stayed next to the truck, so good job, AI. Even though you're improved. You made a poor choice. Because now you're dead. Or did I say sectopod? I meant sectoid. Alright, well, we're gonna reload, and then shoot.
Oh yeah!
You get less ammo in the Long War. I think every weapon has like a 25% reduction in its base ammo without any weapon mods.
Whatever you say. Throwing grenade.
You know what? That was dumb. I didn't check to see if it hit him. I think it's going to. Okay, it did. Overwatch removed. Obviously. He's dead.
Double time.
That's affirmative. We're green to go. 10-4.
Alright, we might draw reaction fire. Nope. Good. Because I'm gonna chuck a grenade at your face. You know what? I can't tell if that's gonna hit him or not. So let's take a shot at him.
Come on.
really hope this is the last enemy.
Okay, this is bad.
Yep, you lost your blade of armor, but you're fine. Did I explain a blade of armor? I don't know if I did or not. If I did, I apologize for double explaining it, but the yellow bars in Long War are a blade of armor. They function like normal health, so it's not a damage reduction penalty like armor. But they cannot be recovered in mission. Also, if you just take damage to your blade of armor, your soldier does not get counted as wounded. Alright, Dan the Man. Shoot back at our miscreant.
Enemy is still up.
Yep, noticed.
Roger that. All right, I'll go.
Well, it sounds so sad about it. Shot open the door. I like that.
I'll get him next time.
They don't shoot open doors in standard. It's only in Long War.
Copy that.
Heading out.
I'll get a shot.
Running.
This is Long War for you. I have 8 dudes fighting this one guy. I can't get a kill in. There we go.
Woo! You see that?
Positive confirmation.
Yes,
Area
got 'em all.
secured. Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
Only 1 wounded. I think he only lost his ablative. That was a stellar first mission, folks. Stellar. I was going to do my best to make sure that the named characters were protected, but I fully expected to lose a rando or two. Well done, guys. We'll fly our way back to the base, take a look at where we are, and then I think that'll do it for this first episode. I made a what to me is a fancy schmancy end card and title card for these episodes. So I apologize if I like double sign out because I'm not used to that yet. This is the first time that I've been using it. Now that I'm like consciously thinking of it, maybe I won't. Smash that space bar with authority. I'm the commander. Arrgh.
Let's hope they all go that smooth, Commander. Great work.
Alright, I'm not going to promote anyone from this screen. If you promote them from here, you don't get to do Commander's Choice. And it just randomly assigns them the class. So we'll just hit continue. And since we completed the mission, we got everything that was left lying on the ground. So, pretty good. Got some corpses, some supplies. Data pad. Alright.
Transmission.
Oh, right. Where did I take the transmission? I think it's in managed orders.
Hello, Commander. The council you once knew is no more. Its membership have all sworn loyalty to the Advent administration. With one exception. It is good to see you again.
Good to see you too, honest trailers guy.
Capture, I have done all I can to aid the resistance from the inside. It was these Resistance operatives that provided the intel leading to your recent extraction. As of now, Resistance forces are currently somewhat disorganized. If we are to defeat Advent and their alien masters, you must change this before it is too late.
So, one thing that is completely new or separate to the Long War mod is the Resistance management screen over in Africa. So, you have different regions that you can, or as you make contact with the different regions, I should say, you have this little management screen where you have recruits that you can order to do different things, and based on what you order them to do, you get different results out of them. So there's 6 in this starting one. You can order them between supply, recruit, intel, and hiding. I don't know what hiding does. I do know that supply gives you supplies, which is like one of the main currencies of the game. Recruit recruits new soldiers for you each month, I think. Might be weekly, but I think it's monthly. And then intel gives you intel points to spend to give you boosts in missions and as a currency that you need for other things and for contacting Resistance members. So for the first base, I do 2 of each until we get a few more. So you do supply, recruit, recruit, and intel, intel. Alright. We'll do...
Commander, to the research labs.
No, we'll do that later. Right, so let's view our soldiers. Anastasia Dobranina. Alright, Commander's Choice. So these are the classes of Long War. You have Assault. Assault is up close and personal. They favor the shotgun or the SMG, and they have abilities based around a lot, at least so far, that I've uncovered in Long War, about moving farther and doing additional close-range damage. Grenadier is pretty much exactly what you expect. They get a grenade launcher and can use several different weapons, rifle, shotgun, or SMG, but all or most of their boosts are for grenade damage and effects. The gunner is the heavy gunner. They get an LMG and have abilities based around... Oh, my water bottle hit. Abilities based around suppressing enemies and crowd control. The Ranger is kind of like an all-around class. Their specialty is in the assault rifle. By default, they can shoot first, and it only uses one action instead of both of their actions, so they can attack twice on a turn. They could shoot and then move. They also get a badass sawed-off shotgun if someone gets too close. Sharpshooter is a sniper, and that's pretty self-explanatory, I think. Shinobi is a melee class. They are proficient in a variety of weapons, but they get to use a melee weapon, which does tons of damage. They also are kind of like scout recon units. They can get abilities that increase their stealth and keep them concealed even if the rest of your squad is revealed. The Specialist has got a lot of squad boosting abilities. They're the best healers. They are the best hackers for when hacking comes up to hack either enemy soldiers or consoles or whatever. They get little drones that can fly around. They're useful. And they can do things like have additional Overwatch attacks or be able to move and Overwatch. Like if they spend 2 points on movement, they can Overwatch by default. So they're handy guys. And then Technical are the heavy weapons guys. They get a rocket launcher and flamethrower gauntlet. Plus they are proficient in a variety of weapons. The Technicals, as I mentioned before, the Technicals and the Grenadiers are the only guys that can, by default, blow up all cover with their explosives. I'm not sure if the other guys can train into it, or if it's just something that happens as ranks rise. I've noticed more things being explodey in my non-recording Long War games, so I don't 100% know what that is yet. I'm sure we'll figure it out as we go along. So let's start with who we have already. Chemists based on what I know about his real life, is obviously a specialist. Alright, so you can see his little droid there, and his first ability is hack, which everybody can hack, but they get a big boost to hacking, which means that aside from like mission critical things that there's no penalty if you fail, these are the guys that can do additional stuff in the middle of the mission by hacking. And before I forget, while I'm doing this, I want to make sure and give him a med kit. I'll replace his frag grenade with a med kit. And we'll keep Chemist with the assault rifle. There's a special weapon that you get from the DLC that I always give Chemist. It's a bolt caster, or is it a bow caster? Bow caster Star Wars. It's like a crossbow thing. But for now, we'll stick with this. Alright, Mel's. So, Mel's original class was going to be the heavy weapons in non-standard, or in standard XCOM 2, which is a combination of the Grenadier and the Gunner. They have a grenade launcher, they have an LMG, and then basically you have to choose. You want them to be a support person, or do you want them to be balls out damage person? I think I'm gonna go Grenadier. Grenadiers are super useful. Grenades launched from the grenade launcher go farther and do more damage. Or maybe they do more damages later, but they go farther and they have a larger damage effect radius. I think I'll go with the assault rifle. It's good all around. Grenadiers get an additional grenade slot as well, and grenades. This might be one of their abilities in Long War, but grenades in the grenade slot are usable twice. I'm not sure if that's an upgrade or not, though. In Long War. Alright. Anders. He was in track. He ran track in college, which means that he is an ideal shinobi. Running and stealthing. Alright. By default, the shinobis get the SMG, which increases their mobility, which kind of counteracts the gear mobility penalty that they get. What weapon do I want him to have? I'm going to go for the hatchet. The hatchet is a weaker melee weapon, but it gives an additional ability to get a free attack, basically. So, we'll give that. We're going to replace the frag grenade with a med kit, since he's going to be in close range combat. Alright, Dan the Man Sanders. We're going to make Dan the Man a ranger. So basically he's going to be a rifleman. And in a Long War, they get this badass sawed-off shotgun. I didn't really have to make a choice on that one. I knew what he was going to be. Easy squeezy lemon peasy. Alright, so now we got all these randos. I need to round out my squad a bit. So what we're going to do is we're just going to take a look at everybody. Anastasia. You are Russian. It's Commander's choice. We're going to be stereotypical, and we're going to make you heavy weapons guy. It's kind of like Australian. That's terrible. I'll fine-tune loadouts later on them, because I'm looking at my recording timer. I'm going to be wrapping it up soon. Adam Evans. I like that you got green. Green's my favorite color. Let's go with the technical. I'm going to leave you with an assault rifle. Holly. When in doubt, go with Ranger. She doesn't look like an assault class to me. Alice from Canada. She got green too. Alright, you look like you should be an assault class. Also, these guys get the arc thrower, which was an item from the first XCOM, which stunned enemies. It does the same here, but it has a much greater range. So that's handy dandy.
Commander, to the research labs.
Alright, I'm not going to trigger the research labs. I'm going to call it quits here in this video. And I will see you guys later. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, why don't you think about subscribing to my channel or hitting that like button up there? I'd really appreciate it. If for some reason you didn't like it, feel free to exercise your right to hit the dislike button. Regardless of whether you liked it or not, I'd love to have some comments down in the comment section below. We can talk about whatever it was you liked or didn't like. If you want to find me in other places and support me in other ways, you can do so by following the link in the description to my Patreon. You can also follow the link to my Twitter page, or just go to Twitter and follow me at JMA4707. If you want to watch me stream games on Twitch, you can do so over at twitch.tv/JR34707, and the link to that is also in the description below the video. If you want to hear me ramble on about video games for hours at a time with my partner in crime, Caffeine Rage, you can do so by following the link to our podcast, VGLpodcast.podbean.com. Until next time, bye-bye now.